Namaste, dear everyone. This is Shrikant Singhal again, and today we will continue our discussion. And our aim will be to create one question at least for every topic that we have in engineering graphics. So till now, I have created questions for up to projection of lines, projection of planes, as well has been solved. A lot of questions have been created for that as well. And for projection of planes, I had went on to use. Went on to use Onshape as a CAD software which I had used to generate solutions for different variations. Whereas now the question rises for the next topic, how do we solve this particular question? The thing. Because the next we have is projection of solids, and projection of solids is not going to be as simple as a topic to create random value questions. So we intend to find a solution for that. It's not very difficult. It's not going to be easy. We might probably have to use drawing for this purpose. But if we go ahead and use drawing for that purpose, then the situation is not going to be easy. It's going to be very tough. Why is it going to be tough? Well, because drawing takes a lot of time to get updated. When we created the configurations for projection of planes, it was uploading. I mean, it was changing very fast. There was not much of a problem for updation. But when we come to projection of solids, this is going to be a major problem because some edges are going to be hidden, some edges are going to be visible. So if we want to use configurations, we would have to be careful about which edges end up creating the outermost boundary. And so you have to look for alternate methods. Right? So this could be, if we want to use the configurations method, we could ask them to find area of just the base or just the top face or length of one of the vertical edges, because all the vertical edges will be parallel to each other. So the length of all the vertical edges are going to match up exactly. That can be used as one of the verifying inputs for projection of solids. So we have vertical lines. Yeah, this is projection of lines. And we have projection of planes here. And this is where we have curves. Alright, so next we have to do projection of solids. Circular solids of view. Let me go ahead and create a question for that over here. Right. Okay. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Okay. We'll come here. So let's start with the simplest of the problem. We will start with a triangular pyramid, or else we could start with a cube. No matter which one we start with, we'll have to develop all the views of that particular solid. And once all the views are developed, we got to extract a few values from that, which we will be using to verify whether the problem has been solved correctly or not. So let's go ahead and do that. So right, so let's start with a horizontal line here. Then okay, because this is a triangular prism, we'll start the first view over here. Let's say its base is resting on HP, and okay, so there's no need for this. So all three lengths have to be equal. It has become an equilateral rule. This line needs to be horizontal, and we need to define the length of this. So let's give it as a variable. Yes, new variable configurations. Length default we want it is 50 or something. Okay. We have the front view of this particular thing. Let's go ahead and check the top view. Top view is just appearing like an angle. This is how it's going to be. 50 is going to be fixed. This length, let's call it as something. Create another variable. Let's call it as a variable h. The height. The height of this we want to give it a value. Let's take it as 80. You can have any value between these limits. And there we go. A bit. And there will be one more visible edge over here. This point over to this point. This is the top view. The same top view we need to incline it here so that we get the front view. So I have to copy this. I know that all the constraints will be applied correctly now once we incline it. Hopefully they will apply. Yeah, this is parallel. This one is not. So this is okay. So because this is midpoint, it's going to be defined perfectly. This length and this length, we need to make them equal, and it seems to be perfectly. So now we need to define the inclination angle of the axis. Okay, that angle we have to give it as with HP. Now this is an angle with VP, angle of the axis. Let's give it f-axis, the variables, make it a configurable variable. Okay, so let's go at 45 degrees. And what it's defined. Let's put some more reference points over here. Midpoint, this midpoint. Both of these need to be horizontal level so that if one changes, the other should also change a bit. Horizontal. So next we need to create the front view of this front view. Let's go ahead and do that. We have to take a line. So this here. We get a straight line. Right here. And then join one more line here. This and this need to be parallel. This and this also need to be parallel. This point has to come exactly over this, and this point has to come exactly over this. Right. So now the one more point will be this. 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 Now all the front view has been defined correctly. Exactly. This face will be visible because it's on the side of users. So this one it's just going to become a hidden edge. I don't have a separate option to create a hidden edge over here, so I'm just going to use the construction style over here. So once this is created, you can see now we are able to control the values of the side, okay, the height, and the angle from over here. Whatever angle we want, we can just read it in here, and we will get the final diagram over here like this. Right. So this I think is going to be yeah. So okay. Now coming to how to verify the question. students need to measure a few things, and they need to feed it to the model, and if the value is correct, then the model will give them marks, and wrong, then the model will is going to cut the marks depending on how much mistake they have made. Okay, so how do you do that? Now, as I told, one way is to measure the length of the inclined edges. You can ask them to measure that length, and because this length, all the vertical edges of a prism are parallel to each other, so that what would mean that they're going to reduce by same amount in any particular position, any position whatsoever position might be, and this is going to be a good enough way to do that. How many of these can we extract? Is the question. Let's go ahead and put aside now. Let's take a photo. Okay. And fine. So we'll have to create a separate this thing for solids. What do we call it? Solid applied. Okay. Take a look at this. Yeah, so take this. Take this. The solids. Okay. Yes, we're going to keep exactly to the third unit. Oh, what is the third unit part? Things in the second unit. Only the fourth unit. And fourth unit is in development, so let's keep it as third unit. So on planes, we have already created questions, and now. Okay. So triangular prism with rectangular face. Let's see. Okay. This is the question we will create today. Let us see how many variables, any measurable variables we will get here. The question first, we need to create the question. Not solids apply prism. Okay, that's great. Triangular prism with base this base edges yes and height h. So yes, and we will create it separately. Fine, so triangular prism with base edges of this mm and height of h mm is resting with a rectangular face in HP. Okay, the triangular prism with base edges yes and height h is resting with a rectangular face in HP. Draw its projections when its axis is inclined at alpha. This one is yeah. So the edge its length, height, present. So length of face edges. Length of face edges, that is yes, this is h, and then in inclination of that, what is that? The this is okay. This let's call it as alpha. So the same. We will take it to so when its axis is inclined at alpha, it's the questions that follow. Right. So we will have to create a number of questions after that. Inputs again. So okay. Let's do it. Yeah, so it's a multiple choice question. Multiple. So first question, let's say triangle must be drawn in which view first. This one because this is a still HP, triangular face needs to be drawn here. Okay. Is the correct answer. Top is wrong one. Confuse the schools. Okay, so one correct answer, so it's not multiple response, it's multiple choice or something. Okay, so the triangle must be drawn in which first. Okay, so first is ready for us. Guess is a template. Oh. I'm going to use the same thing. Not combine this. Right. Okay, so the collateral angle needs to be this face. That's all the front view. And then next question. What else can we ask? Which length? That's definitely a question. Length of what are those edges called? Vertical edges? No, we should call it something else. Okay, let's go with length of axis. Or length of edges which are not part of the base or of the top plane. That also be one thing that's going to be very long. Length of axis, I think, is the right way to go. Axis again, is very much get confused. Like axis, no, it doesn't have any length. It is most of the times goes right beyond the point. But this is the shortest you can get. So leave it as that. And yeah, so this is where our first bit is. We need some here. Mm-hmm. This again will be dragging from. Okay, so this. I think I'll have to drag it in from one of nice. These values will be randomly generated based on these values. We need to be able to find the solutions of it. The length of axis is one thing definitely. That's a very right thing to do. Apart from that, let's take area. I'll do it from here. The outermost boundary in front of front view. So everything we got to take in from here. So these things we have to create them as measured quantity. Here's measured quantity. Okay, so first we need to come out of this. That. We already have the measured tools. So this axis, right? Then what else? Area of the outermost boundaries. We can take it. This is easy actually compared to this. Area faces. Select all the faces. So if we just make this one as well as let's leave it. Then let's measure area of area again. So it's going to remain the same as the area of this step. Okay, let's make this to destroy it. Good thing. Okay. Then minimum angle. What? That's going to be confusing for people. So leave it out. Side view. Because definitely sketch. Take blind. This. And then we need to keep some points here. Okay, so we need to take a line here, here. uh, it's defined. Now I need to take the other side, the other end of this. Just take of one reference point from there. So just add a parallel onto this. Version 2. Guess this is not the right one. I think it's only parallel to this. Here. And this and this, and they are three parallels. When you watch it in the side view, this one will be visible, this one won't be. This is an image. Okay, so it is defined. I guess we can add one more. Hidden edges in either front here. It's just one. Okay. Okay, so then it's just in front of you and front of you and front of you. Both of them are going to have single hidden edge over here in almost all positions. This angle becomes 0 or 90 degrees, then the position is going to be different. So we'll have to ensure that this angle over here remains between 0 and 90 degrees. It actually becomes 0 or 90 degrees. So 90 degrees go all the way up to 80 degrees. Okay. And base edges need to be small, so let's keep the maximum maximum body. And height it's really more, so let's take okay. So images in front of it appearance. Okay, top view doesn't have any images. Front view is okay. More options. More of the options, more the confusion. Okay, let's give this as let's put a maximum 6 edges in here. So transfer to confuse the students into thinking. Oh, now the total number of edges are 9, right? What is 6? Let's set this as 5 because there are 5 faces in here. Yes, let's take it as 9 because the students are going to understand this. Yeah, they should be able to understand it. The student is marking 5 or 9 as as a correct option. He has not understood at all. And yes, that's a chance for us to punish him. It's only physically. You might want him to understand. If you understand. Okay, so these are the three questions in here. Side views as well as just gonna have one. Top is gonna have zero. And it's gonna have one. Okay. And the length of axis we are gonna extract it from here. Area of the outermost boundary and front view we are gonna extract it from over there. And outermost boundary in top view and we can extract it from there. Side view as well. From there. These other two questions I don't think they are required. So total we are getting this to 12. Okay, so we're getting this to be 12 marks all in all. So one mark questions, four one mark questions, and four 2 mark questions. Total marks are 12 over here. Now coming over to mm, now that we have done this, we need to freeze columns. These are the random values, and we need to create around 10 such values, right? So 6 and then 4 more, a total of 10 values. Okay. So these are the 10 problems with all with different values, and because the areas and perimeters and all the answers that we have asked here, they cannot be calculated with the formula. We'll have to extract that data from this CAD file. The way we are going to do that is with this length of axis, we got it. Area of the front view, we got it. Area of the top view, we got it. Now final thing is area of the side view. We'll have to come out of this problem. Area. This is an area. We need to add the faces. Right. We could have also added the perimeters, but the perimeter piece of one quantity. Then we make the images of the area. There will be significant difference from the area. So, but again, if we area 6 extra marks will be added over. This area that they will be measuring it. Yes, they have the problem solved. All these values really easily, so I think it's not an injustice. We're just ensuring we are not copying this data from other people. Okay. We need to get much from the Let's keep the perimeter, the front view. So right up the area of the front view, we find lost the perimeter of the front view. Right after the area of the top view, we lost the perimeter of the top view. Right after the area of the side view, yeah, perimeter. After area of the side view, we lost perimeter of the side view. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not many people watching this stream today. Okay. So over here, this is going to change. So this is where we have to get. What is that? We gotta look this up in the this. We're gonna take the second row. Yes. This one is the third one. This one is the fourth. Uh oh, there is a row like this. This one needs to be frozen first. And this needs to be frozen. One more thing that needs to be frozen is this. Right. And this needs to be frozen. This needs to be frozen. Okay, so now whatever values we get here in the first column, we'll end up getting here. Okay. Mm, I'm going to extract these values over here. Let me extract these values over here. You will have to take these and transfer smart. Okay, so we got the transpose. Now we got to go here. Okay, so we also need to put the perimeters here of whatever. Now that know what data to extract. This time around we will extract the perimeter front, front. Of all this. Very perimeter. This total to be 100. Let's see if we set up the area. That as well as given us the same value. The middle one, I think it's going to be deselected, and we will just get the outermost boundary. One more thing. this will be the perimeter. Kisah foto. Nano. कुठे काय काय करायला अरे थांबा थांबा कुठे कुठे अरे कुठे लग्न करायचं बाय लग्न करायचं बाय okay just confirm it just in case because I still have a doubt, a little bit of doubt, very teeny tiny doubt, but it persists. Okay. 96.034. Yeah, that's the value we had got earlier when we corrected the video. Let's want the edge, we want area. Okay. For this area, the outermost perimeter where we calculated our actually here. So now if we see it here, we have first the length of axis, then we have the area of the front view, and perimeter of the front view, and the area of the top view followed by the perimeter of the top view, and then the area of the side view followed by perimeter of the side view. All these values they need to measure it out. So the marks are coming up to 18. Fine. Let's say next. All the values have been extracted in here. Let's go to the table. Now this is where we need another. So this is the code that we need. Okay. This is to we need the value that's from here. Here we need the area of the front view. It's here. Next we need perimeter of the front view. It's here. We need area of the top view. रे रोय काय तुमचं चिल्लं ना काय आवाज काय ते okay we need to extract all these values correctly. This one is perimeter of the side view. Oh, this is the perimeter of the top view. Okay. And then this is the area. And then we have perimeter. All the values have been extracted. Okay, here it's taking the numerical values here. It's going fine, perfectly. Yes, at this point we have to modify the great if we are doing it within 1% of error. If there is more than 1%, but 25%. Not when this here, there is a little high. So I'm going to take the same. And then the same thing is all the way to the down. This is extra bit of code required for that, and location is ready for uploads. Better. I need to freeze this first. This is where I need to this and this. This. These are the three inputs. I need to add in. First is side length and the height of axis, and then here in the same order. So we now have this ready. It's very easy to create the copies of this. This one as well. Yeah, oh, there's a change. I believe these are static. So there's a function one. If not, this study. Mm-hmm. Okay, so search within folder, folder side, 18 instances. Good. Uh, second one. Yep. This first one. Copy table. Mm, let's go for the second one. Mm, and the values are correct. So, yes, right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And it's 9. Yeah. First one is correctly. Let's verify it once again. 157 and 360 and 8. Perfect. Then I need to check the two. Second one. Yeah. Third one. Right. And fourth one. Fifth one. Perfect. And sixth one. Perfect. And the seventh one. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay, bye bye. I told you. Fine. So second one. These values won't change, right? So, the seventh one, if you want to check, here, 34, 68, 44. Yeah, that is correct. We have all these values. Yes, and okay. So these are the 10 questions which we have to look the solution. All these questions are ready for upload. There's only one remaining. What? Yes. Right. These questions can be easily added over. Triangular prism with rectangular face in HP. Done. Problem solved. These questions are easier to solve. You know what to say. One more reason why it is easier is because ooh, I think we made a big mistake. Okay. This value, let's do not equals blender. Okay, all the solutions that we generate now are actually wrong. We need to cheat. Two, three, 6, 7, no difference. Oh, really, it's all that went wrong. And to reload beginning. Reload these new values. Mhm. Okay. Now these values will not get copied over here. The values here you can get taken from values over here. So these values are different now. Second. Fourth. Ninth. This is coming from the right to the top. Perfect. Uh-oh. It's coming from the I'll get about this again. First value. That is 7048. So verify that this value is true. Right. Go ahead and do that for the remaining. Hmm.
पापा तुम्हारा फोन है क्या एक गेम डाउनलोड करूं क्यों क्यों
No games.
हम्म
No games. पढ़ते बैठो चलो,
नहीं
बहुत टाइम हो गया, पढ़ते
ना
बैठो चलो।
मैं भी नहीं
क्यों नहीं पढ़ते?
पढ़ती क्या मैं तो बेटा का बाबू
बाप रे, तो पढ़ते क्या? Hi. So I guess it's time for me to start now, and I'll be back in the next one. I'll take up another solids problem in the next one. But one thing is clear: this type of problem is not really simple. This particular problem was much more simpler compared to what we are going to face in the coming time, and that's probably because in here we just had two steps of the projections to be taken care of. But in the coming problems, we might have to take up three steps, three primary steps: drawing one view and building a projection of the other. And then side view is going to be added on top of that, so probably going to take much more space as well. And in cases wherein it's taking more space, we might have to find out alternate methods to keep our diagram simpler. Okay, and that's actually going to make the matrix worse, make the matrix more difficult for us to build the questions. We'll do that in the coming time, and see you then. And at 2 o'clock, there's a meeting coming up between me and students. I'll be taking the feedback from the students who have been using this model course since the beginning. We will see what their reactions are, what they were feeling. Was it very difficult, very useful, enjoyable, or something else entirely? I don't know what they have been feeling all this while by using the model course we have built. Based on this feedback, we'll go ahead and either improve the way we are building the Moodle courses, or it might also be a deciding factor of whether Moodle should be continued to be used as a learning platform, or should we just limit ourselves, or should we use other platforms that we have available to us. So okay, so I'm going to stop now. I'll take a few minutes of break, and then I'll be back, uh, back with the student, wherein I'll be discussing with the student about how to improve this overall thing. Actually, one of the students had volunteered to help me out with building website and putting that as well into the AdSense. And if there is a possibility of getting some extra income from the website as well, I'd really like to try that out. Because in the coming time, it's not just the Moodle that I'll be building, and I might as well go ahead and try implementing the philosophical aspects of the education, or new philosophical aspects of the education that I've explored, and that I want everyone out there to come in touch with. So hope you'll continue to stay with us, and please subscribe to the channel if you want to stay in connection with me, and if you are really interested in knowing about what other problems we are trying to solve, and other programs that we are trying to implement in order to improve the overall feel of this of the education. So that's it for this video. We'll meet you again in after about 15 minutes, wherein a student will be joining me to explain me what are ways in which a website could be included in AdSense. Till then, goodbye. Right.